Okay, so here's the project of the day. See, here's how we put all of the birdie stuff up. See, we've got bolt carriages that stick out, and then we have tap cons that go in. The problem is that they're all wiggly and breaking, so we have to replace them. All of them. All the way up. All the way up. And we have to get them, the carriage bolts sticking out in the exact same spot so that the plastic liners that already have the holes in them line up so we can make the, the holes and put it in and make a greenhouse. So what I've done already is I've taken all new, I don't know what these are called, plastic things, and I went up and I OCD labeled each one. This was the first one on the left-hand side on the top, and I had to mark where we already have pilot holes drilled. Those are the ones in black. Now see the sticky outy ones? Those are the ones where I'm gonna have to put carriage bolts so they stick back out so I can attach the plastic to it. The problem is, of course, is as you can see right here, I'm sure you can, this goes into the metal. Well, I have to drill pilot holes for those. Unfortunately, those pilot holes for that drill bit is a different size than the carriage bolt. So I've already gone through and done all the pilot holes to go into the metal. Now I have to come back out and drill the pilot holes, which are already pre-labeled. See how the carriage bolts stick out? You see how loose this is? Yeah, that's an issue. So we bought bigger tap cons to go in there to fit. So when I have to get to tall things, I'll ask Paul, but his patience level is usually to use brute force, and you can't do it because you can see how narrow this plastic is, and if you don't play with it nicely, then it breaks and shatters. So you can't brute force it, you must play nicely. So I have all of these to do, pre-drill them, and then we have to take all of these off, and then I have to re-bolt from the back the carriage bolts, send them through before we can then reattach them with different tap cons to the outside of the screening so that we can have happy and warm birdies. So how are you spending your Saturday?